How are you? And it's me again. I'll do another one up for you. All these little type of bulbs. I usually have them all in this bowl, all the spare bulbs, all different kind of ones, different kind of spares. Now, mainly what we're looking at here is these are the little screw in. Well, it's the wattage on that. It doesn't say what the wattage in it. And it has a tiny little bulb inside it, inside a red glass. A tiny little bulb, like one of these that's inside it, and it runs from a transformer. About one of these with 80 sets of lights, and this is the other one. It's the exact same as this. Exact same as this. It's the one there on your left hand side is the clear one. The one is the clear one, one's the red one. So they're both same, except that's red, and the other one is clear. So I can't. Sometimes it's printed and it says on this. It tells you what it says on this, and yeah, that runs from transform. And what we're looking at here is the blueberry lamp and the red berry light. Two different, the two same kind of lamps, different colours, blue and red. Fairy lights that go on the Christmas trees, different types. They're all different types of here. What we're looking at here, there's other mowers here. There's another one here. These three together, the yellow one and the red one and the clear one. So they're the big screw ends. And they're the other ones that they're pushing in out ones. That's the red berry and blueberry fairy lights, Christmas lights. And let's move on to the next one. And another different type of bulbs here. This one here, and fancy looking shape, goes around that way, around this way, and this one here, these two are the same. They're candlesticks that the Christmas lights that go in the window. The candlesticks goes up like a triangle shape in a window, but like these type of bulbs, and it says now I can see it on that. Maybe you can't see it on the camera. Sometimes you can see it looking on the camera because it can be very blur. I can read it. It says it's a 34. I think it's a 34 watt, a 3 watt. I can't even see where it says it. No, it's just said etc. What it says here, a candlestick, Christmas light in the window, goes up like a triangle, and you put into the middle of the window, and have the same. This one is the exact same as this, exact same. And the one we have here, pushing in out a crystal ball, clear one, crystal ball clear Christmas light. And now I don't know what this one. I don't know where this one came from. I don't know what voltage it says. It's a 24 volt 5 watt, and another clear one. So you can see the filament in right now. You can see the filament to it goes around that shape. I barely could see it. Don't know where that came from. So now another thing is what we're looking at here. Now these type of Christmas lights, the bulbs out of the old Christmas lights before when all the LED Christmas lights come out. Now these little ones, what we're looking at here. Now these ones are kind of interesting. The old Christmas lights, pifco Christmas lights. Sometimes they're called Norma Christmas lights. These are out of, these little type of screw in bulbs. And you're looking at here, there, little screw ends. And you have blue ones and the clear. This was a red one without the paint scraped off that, because obviously these are all dead ones. Well, I said dead like myself, like in the last video. So these are all dead ones. You can see the bone and black on the middle of it. So when these are all burned out ones, or you can get yellow ones. They're all different screw ends. Old pifco Christmas lights and Norma Christmas lights, and this the red ones. And sometimes the screw in cap are gold, and sometimes they're silver. The silver ones are the biggest one. It's depending on It's depending on sometimes the bigger version ones and the small version ones, between a blue one and a red one. And the other ones you can get is a pink one, and pink one. And then another yellow one here, and this one here is a fuse bulb. Screw in. These are the normal ones. These are the ones that came out before the pushing and out bulbs came out. These ones from the 1970s and 80s, and in the 90s when the pushing and out bulbs came out, that was after these ones. These were out before when the pushing and out bulbs came out. And the fuse bulb there. Sometimes when you do see a fuse bulb, the filament actually I can see the filament, and it's kind of snap. And this doesn't work anyway. So this is obviously dead. So you can actually see the white part around on the top of it. And maybe you can see the filament broken. Maybe you can see it. Maybe you can see it on the camera. Sometimes can be blurry on the camera. Sometimes panned down. It's depending on what you see in the camera, and all different kind of screw-in ones. And these are all they're all the screw-in ones. The old Pifco Christmas lights. And the Norma Christmas lights, the old Pifco and Norma Christmas lights, Norma and Pifco Christmas lights. These ones here, they had them out in the 1960s and 70s and 80s, and these ones come out, and there's a small little tiny one. And compared to this one, this tiny one, the clear one, and the orange one, and you have between the two different colors, yellow and orange, and there's the orange one, and there's look how between exactly how small this is. Not this one there, the orange one, this one here, the clear one. And there's a smaller version on this. Put this on my tongue because I let this go because it's going to fall on me. It doesn't look like the same size. Look how smaller it is compared to the other. The old the screw-in bulbs, and this before. And then after these are pushing and out bulbs come out. And the pushing and out ones come out. Back in the 90s when all the pushing and out ones come out, these are all just clear ones. And these when you're pushing and out bulbs, pushing out lamps, and then you just used to put the thing in the plastic thing in there, and just hook the bulb out, and the bulb goes. When the lamp goes, these are pushing ones out. And now these are what we're looking at here. And these are I don't know what these are called, 24 volt, 3 watt. That goes in outdoor Christmas lights, the old screw-in outdoor Christmas lights. You used to get them back in the early 90s, and used to get these ones. And that's the clear one. And you're looking at the other one here, the green and the blue one. And the clear one. And the three of them are very the exact same. The 3 watts and 24 volt. And these are the ones there, the outdoor Christmas lights. And this big one here, the big screw-in one, the big golden screw-in one, I don't know where that came out. I have no idea where that came out from. Well, it's a 230 volt, 240. You can run that from 240 volt. I don't know what the wattages is in that. Well, it says it's a 10 watt. Maybe it's a 10 watt. Maybe because you can see it printed onto the screw, onto the screw part there. Yeah, I can barely see it. It may be a 10 watt. Well, I no idea what that one is. Maybe that's out that you can put it into a Christmas ornament to light up a Christmas ornament. Like a Christmas house that you can put screw one of these in. And this one here, it's a fire glow lamp. And that one there, when you turn it on, and that comes on to light up red like a candlelight. And these are the type of bulbs, and it runs by 240 volts, and it's a 3 watt. And you can see the thing inside that light. This will fire up into the red color like a candle flame. And well, this is all the other parts I have in it. It's all these other different parts, all different bulbs and different types of screw-in lamps. This is another one. This, I don't know what this is out of. I forget what these are out of, because I did have them. I kept them all in that for years in this glass bowl. I kept all the spare bulbs in that for years. Now I don't know where that one is, because that's obviously this one is a fuse bulb. It has a white on the top, a white cap on the top, and the screw in, and it doesn't say what is on that. It doesn't tell you what the voltage is. So that's the thing is. And another thing, there's another thing I found is this little socket off the Christmas light, fairy light, and that has a one of those screw-in lamps. Goes into and you screw in, and you screw in lamp in like that, and you put a shade lantern cover on it, and this the green wire that you can see right through. You can see the silver inside that. One of those screw-in lamps from the 1970s and 80s ones. So I have a couple of these more going with my Christmas stuff that's coming up in the next videos. So these are all the other different type bulbs. I have all the different ones I kept into the bowl. I don't know which ones these are, because I can't remember which ones are they. And there's another one here, a pushing in out, and a clear one. It has a white cap on the end of it, and as you can see in the white cap, and you have two little bars sticking out, and bars sticking out both sides, and catches onto the connection. You shoved it into the Christmas light, into the Christmas light connection wire, and they just fire up. And that's basically about it. And most of them can't remember what they are. And there's a gold lantern cover, and that was in there. And you just sometimes you just clip around like that, or you can put the lamp into it like this. Sometimes you have them like that, and you put the lantern in like that. Now there's a bulb sticking out the end of the lantern, so maybe you have to put a smaller one. Where's the smaller one? I had the smaller clear one. There it is there. So if I put the smaller one in there, so kind of still sticking out a bit there, the bit of glass sticking out at the end here. So anyway, and the other thing is it's going, and these all throw back the bowl. Now the other Christmas light, the lights you can get now, remember I said in that last video, it's about the battery one. Oh, there's another, before I meant to say, there's another one there, an old screw-in bulb. The screw cap came after. And how did that end up? It's a fuse bulb anyway. And the screw-in cap came after. So I'll call these parts and all and that. So, and anyway, another thing that I show you here, cherry lights. I think it's about 100 lights on the set, and there's a plug in it, and it tells you. It says easy timer on it, and it says easy timer on it. That's all. It tells you what the voltage is. 16 hours on and off. 8 hours on, 16 hours off. Green light and timer is on. It says on the to test and reset timer. It's just all the instructions that tells you about this. So at IP20, and the voltage is what the voltage says. It's a 4 to 5 volt, and the 5 watts LED. All LED 100 watt cherry lights, different colors, goes blue and green, yellow and red. Blue, green and yellow and red. So when you plug it in there, and they're all firing up into all different multicolors. And I'm gonna bring this camera up there with the plug is, and if I press this there, you can change into any flash you want. Fast flash, slow flash, the fast flash, or you can go to any different flash or whatever, any flash you want, and then goes to different flash, and it goes to red and yellow, red and blue, red and yellow, red and blue, flashes to red and yellow and red, back to red and blue, red and yellow, fast flash, and it goes higher up, and it goes back down again, And same with the red and the yellow, and then change with different flash, different red, different red and yellow flash, and green and blue flash, and then go slowly, slow flash, fast flash, and if you want to leave them on normally, and they just stretch out long. And the ones that you can get, it's a lot of them you can get with batteries on it, about getting these ones on it. And this, the button there, you can just throw every different flash on it, all different sort of flash. So I'm going to take this out, and this is what it says on this. And this is what the label says. Low voltage, 100 watt LED lights, multi-berry lights, transformer, it's multicolored berry lights, transformer made no EDDK, whatever that's called, 0450014 IP20, 4 to 5 volt and 4 to 5 volt and 4 watt. And there's instructions, and tells you all about these sets, and it says on here in the back there, and that's just held out. Now some of them, the fairy lights you can actually buy in Aldi's and Lidl's, but it's very seldom you can see the ones with a plug like this on it. But the batteries, it can be a bit of nuisance when they go. The battery ones can be nuisance because they could go, they wear it out, and you'd be fed up, you'd be sick changing the battery same over and over again to keep the lights going. But the plug-in ones that might be handy. So now this is what it says here. Number 1, number 2. That's just it tells you all the different flashes you want, and it has 8 flashes on it. That's what it says here. So so that's the story of it, and thanks for listening and watching, and hope you liked the video, and I'll catch you up on the next one.